Hello everyone. The title of my speech today is We Can Do Better in Dining Services in American School. If you are asked to share your best in-school dining experience, what would you say? I know I don't have much to share. In my middle school and high school, there were too many students. The school simply had no space to provide dining services for so many students. We could either choose to bring our meal or eat outside the school. If you think about it, it's kind of pathetic. After watching the documentary directed by Michael Moore, which is called Where to Invade Next, I realized that America also has some problem in dining services provided at schools. In our discussion, universities are not included since most of the universities have a lot more resources compared with high schools and middle schools. In the documentary, Michael intends that the United States of America has spent trillions of dollars at words but literally got nothing back. Michael then traveled around the world to see if there is anything that the United States of America can learn. The most impressive thing to me was that he found in Japan and France. He drew a conclusion that France and Japan has been doing much better than America in providing apparently better school dining services. When Michael was in France and entered a small village in Normandy. Yeah, it's the same Normandy where the famous Battle of Normandy took place. He went to one of the finest kitchens in the country to see how they prepare gourmet meal. By common standards, it was a three-star kitchen. It was the school cafeteria. The French love cheese and eat a lot of it. Chef Moniac had dozens of types of cheese stored in the school refrigerator. He explained to Michael that the children's favorite cheese was Camembert cheese. Chef Moniac also told Michael that once a month the school chef gets together with city and school officials and a dietitian to go over the daily menu. The mayor of the small town explained that why the mayor's office is concerned with what is being served at the school cafeteria. The mayor explained that the students can learn what a balanced diet is and pay attention to what they eat in future. In France, lunchtime is not just 20 minutes where you have to stuff your face as fast as you can. They consider lunch as a class, a full hour where you learn how to eat in a civilized way. Enjoy healthy food and serve each other. And yes, drink water. They don't stand in a long line waiting for a bunch of slope on their plastic or styrofoam tray. The chefs bring the food to them. That day, Michael was served with scallops with curry sauce with cream. It was just the appetizer. The chef told Michael that they serve French fries only twice a year, even though the name came from France. When Michael was trying to convince students to drink some Coca-Cola, the students all refused. On that day, the students were being served lamb skewers and chicken over couscous, a four-course meal that included a cheese course and dessert. What surprised me most is that the students have never had a Hopper. Let's see what is the current situation in America. The daughter of one of Michael's co-workers was a high school student near Boston. When Michael showed some of the pictures she took for her lunches to the chef said, "Poor children." Michael intended that what's even more remarkable is that Chef Mondiac spends less per lunch than what they do in schools in the United States. And the public school is not in a wealthy area. The country of France is making sure that the school lunches are fit for a king. After talking about France, let's project our side to Asia. In Japan, the 45 minutes lunch is considered something as important as math and reading. Students bring their own luncheon mat, handkerchief, chopsticks, and even toothbrush to school. Most of the grade schools have their own farms. The sixth graders grew and harvested crops like potatoes. A typical lunch includes fried chicken with pear sauce, school farm mashed potatoes, 5 vegetable soup, and of course rice. All the food is prepared and put into food cart for students to pick up their own food. Each class has their own cart. The carts are brought to the students by elevators. All the students ate in the classroom. The students set up their table with chopsticks, luncheon mats, and cups. One thing that's very interesting is that students all wear smocks and masks when they distribute the food. The students are taught to be very grateful for the food they are provided. They they thank the cook many times even after lunch. After the lunch, the students start to take their duties and start cleaning the classroom. It's very impressive how organized those students are. The trash are then brought to the recycle station and the trees are returned to the kitchen. After the World War II, the Japanese government promoted a project called Milk Duty. The students nationwide have been provided with good quality milk since the start of the project. Students all brush their teeth after lunch in order to keep dental health. I don't believe students in the United States or China are doing the same thing. To conclude, I think the above stories are enough to convince you that America can do better in providing the children with better lunch. Um, from my point, the Japanese and French schools are doing an impressive job providing excellent dining services to children. Though there are many conditions limiting both American and China to do better in providing better lunches to the children in short term, it's important to justify the difference instead of ignoring it. Thank you.